What I'm saying is, and if it takes to occupy the place to show the man that we really need it now, then we're going to have to do it.
When we got up there at daylight, like we planned, then we were confronted by some people from the military there, MPs, I guess. And one of them was this sergeant guy. And he said, you guys have got to go now. And he went to push me, like I got to, get the fuck out of here. And when he did that, so then I just dropped him, and everybody else in turn started beating up the rest of the MPs that were there. And then here come more of them. And then they tried to arrest us, right? And I can't remember how it went anyways, but that guy got one handcuff on me, and I got away. Then somewhere along the line, somebody else tackled me and collected the other handcuff on me. But by then, I had got away again, and we ran into the church. It was Sunday morning now. So we ran into the church there on the base. They were having their family church services. And we interrupted all that, went right in there and told them that we wanted asylum, And by this time, they had gathered outside of the church, a whole shitload of them, with jeeps, and I don't know how many of them there were out there. And I looked out there at them and stuff, and I was, fuck it, let's just go for it. So then we come rushing out the building to the police.
Well, you were in handcuffs?
Yeah. I didn't care, I just run the fight anyways.
So you ran out of the church, but you're cuffed up?
But the handcuffs were in behind me.
Oh, you're kidding.
Uh-huh. So they got me again anyways. This time they chucked me inside of one of them jeeps, face down, and drug me out to where they had the cells and stuff. And then they decided they would process us by giving us expulsion papers off of the fort. And so they were processing everybody. But at the beginning of that confrontation, when the MPs got us when we first came at daylight, that one sergeant, he was kind of in charge there. And when he pushed me, he said, you're out of here, and he pushed me or something like that, and I fucking nailed him. And we started a big fight there and stuff, and that's how we started a scuffle. And then anyways, when we got to the cell now, they were processing people out. And it was the last dozen of us or so. And he never forgot about me. And he was still in charge. So when they came back there, and I'm ready to get the fuck out of there. And then they came back there and they said, all right, who's next? I goes, I'm next. And that guy looked at me and goes, if you're next, you son of a bitch, you guys are, none of you getting out of here. So I go, oh, fuck, what does that mean? So anyways, a little while later, about maybe 15 of them guys, they were all great big guys, they all showed up and surrounded the cell. And there was only a few of us in there, and Leonard Peltier was one of them. And, of course, me and Leonard knew each other prior to that. Anyways, I knew that something was up, and I knew that we weren't getting out of this fucking without a fight. So here they come, and they opened up the door, and everybody kind of backed up, all the Indians did. And all the MPs filed in the door like that. And then that sergeant, he was the only one with a nightstick. Like that. He goes like that to me, you son of a bitch. He goes, what the fuck did you say? And I walked up there and there was a big guy and stepped up in front of me and I fucking hit him. And And that was all hell broke loose. Then they started beating the fuck out of everybody. And then the next thing I know, I'm on the ground, and some guy stepped on me right here and said, "Don't you move." I'm looking up, my head's against the wall like that. I go, "I ain't moving." And then that Leonard Peltier, he went flying by. He jumped on somebody, he was pounding on him. That one guy with the nightstick, he jumped on his back and he was hitting on him. So that guy that had his foot right here, he lifted off me a little bit. So I kicked him off me. And I got up and I nailed that guy again. And then all hell broke loose some more. And they beat the shit out of us pretty good.
Hey.